L.A.R. movement still moving. Sorry. 13 schools in New York decided to give out the Plan B pill. Um, I was driving to work yesterday, and I was hearing people talk about it on the radio. Cause I even rather listen to the radio, but at first people was against it, then people started going towards it, and people don't get something. I guess you don't let kids make stupid choices. For one, 13 schools out of the whole city of New York. Do you know how many schools in the city of New York? 13. I wonder what neighborhoods these 13 in. It's probably not in good neighborhoods. Probably know who what the demographic of the students are, and the demographic of those parents, and if they're single or not, single parents or actually married. The thing is this: forget the fact that they're giving out the pill. This is what they're saying, because teenagers been having sex since teenagers knew they could have sex. So that ain't nothing new. Teenagers having babies ain't nothing new. Um, with all these diseases, the Plan B pill. So you basically telling them, hey, just go raw. You're young and free, just go raw. And they're giving it to girls. They're not giving it to guys. So the thing about it is, these girls, no matter how young you calling them, you're gonna have your ones who actually having sex and using protection, i.e. condoms, and the condom breaks and they get nervous. But that's the small percentage of it. Bigger percentage of it is the girls who having sex, group sex, no protection. Girls who like dealing with older guys, and the older guys that like dealing with young girls who trying to turn them out and they want to get turned out, having unprotected sex, which probably gonna get them a disease. Cause no, anyway, you got your ones who just out there being reckless and maybe having sex with somebody of another race, and they scared to tell their family because you know they get disowned or something like that, so they need a Plan B pill. You got girls who excuse me, who ain't no good way to say this, flat out hoeing. Go to school to get a Plan B pill. So, I mean, and the fact that you say don't tell your parents, really? Oh man, this is gonna be great. Because what's gonna wind up happening is these girls gonna be getting disease, some kind of disease, and they're gonna have to tell somebody because they got the prescription for the pill to get rid of the baby, but not to get rid of whatever they might catch from having all this raw sex with all these random people. So it's bad parenting, man. Because obviously the other schools in New York didn't want this in their neighborhood, so they told them to shut it down. And whoever these parents are here, were like, that's cool. They need this. What they really saying is, just make sure she don't get pregnant until she 18. That way she's really grown, and I ain't got to deal with it. I mean, when I was listening to the radio, one lady was like, it was a good idea because her daughter had a child at 14. I'm like, that's your fault. She said first kid at 14. So I ain't even gonna go there. But I think it's a bad idea. I mean, why not you know, just tell all the daughters in the world, just go ahead and do whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want. And there'll be no consequences because somebody who's not your parent, who you don't even have to know, will cover up for you. and we'll figure out the rest later. That's ridiculous.